Want to speak real Japanese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at JapanesePod101.com.
Okay, let's take a look at the key vocabulary for this lesson. The vocabulary for this lesson is weather-related words. Let's go one by one. First is atsui. Atsui. Atsui means hot. Atsui. Next is samui. Samui. This means cold. Samui. Samui. Next is mushiatsui. Mushiatsui. This means muggy or humid. Mushiatsui. Next is ame. Ame. Rainy or rain. Ame. Next is yuki. Yuki. This means snow or snowy. Yuki. Next is kaze ga tsuyoi. Kaze ga tsuyoi. This means windy. Kaze ga tsuyoi. Next we have atatakai. Atatakai. This means warm. Atatakai. Finally is suzushi. Suzushi. This means cool. Suzushi. Okay, so with this vocabulary in our minds, let's take a look at a dialogue for this lesson. Okay, let's take a look at the dialogue for this lesson. Imagine this dialogue is between two neighbors who meet in the elevator. One of them says, 今日は暑いですね. 今日は暑いですね. And the other person says, そうですね. そうですね. This means, it's hot today, isn't it? 今日は暑いですね. And the reply is, it is, isn't it? そうですね. In the first sentence, we see atsui, hot, one of our weather-related words. Let's take a look at a few more example sentences now. Okay, let's take a look at a few more example sentences. First we have, 今日は寒いですね. 今日は寒いですね, which means it's cold today, isn't it? In this sentence, the weather word is 寒い, 寒い. Cold. It comes before this ですね, ですね. So this です represents in English kind of the is feeling for the sentence, and this ね at the end makes it kind of a confirmation question. It's cold today, isn't it? 今日は寒いですね. Next we have 今日は蒸し暑いですね. 今日は蒸し暑いですね. So today is muggy, isn't it? If we break the parts of the sentence down. In this sentence, we have 蒸し暑い, which means muggy or humid. So this sentence means it's muggy today, isn't it? 今日は蒸し暑いですね. Finally, we have 今日は雨ですね. 今日は雨ですね, which means it's rainy today, isn't it? 今日は雨ですね. So you might think, 雨, doesn't that mean rain? It can also mean rainy. Yes, we can use them in the same way. So in this context, we can imagine it as being like, it's rain today, isn't it? If you want to be super direct. But in natural English, we say, it's rainy today, isn't it? 今日は雨ですね. Okay, let's take a look at a sentence pattern you can use to create sentences like these on your own. We have 今日は weather condition ですね. 今日は weather condition ですね, which means it's weather condition today, isn't it? So in this pattern, we see 今日は marking today. Today is what we're talking about. 今日は. And then our weather condition is something that we can choose from this list of vocabulary here. So we can choose one of these words to put in this part of the sentence. 今日は暑いですね. 今日は雪ですね. Whatever you want to express, you can put it in this part of the sentence. Then you can end with ですね. Make sure to add this ね to have that kind of friendly agreement sort of feeling, like you're making conversation with someone. So this will create the sentence, it's weather condition today, isn't it? We saw this in the original dialogue sentence, 今日は暑いですね. Today is hot, isn't it? Or it's hot today, isn't it? We also saw this pattern here in these examples. 今日は寒いですね. 今日は蒸し暑いですね。今日は雨ですね. They all follow this same pattern of introducing today as the topic, some weather condition, and then ending with ですね to show that it's kind of a conversational point. So you can create your own sentences with this pattern.
Do you remember how to say hot? 暑い暑い And how to say today? 今日今日 Do you remember how to say it's hot today? 今日は暑いです今日は暑いです And how to say it's hot today, isn't it? 今日は暑いですね今日は暑いですね Do you remember how to say muggy? 蒸し暑い蒸し暑い And how to say cold? 寒い寒い Do you remember how to say warm? 暖かい暖かい And how to say cool? 涼しい涼しい Do you remember how to say rain or rainy? 雨雨 And how to say snow or snowy? 雪雪 Do you remember how to say windy? 風が強い風が強い
Okay, great. So now you know how to make basic small talk about the weather in Japanese. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye! Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.